Alright, so let's go out here for a minute. I'll tell you what the heck I'm doing or trying to do. Oh, I could have used that. I didn't even think of it. Yeah. Well, anyway. Now, I did find a fault. Let's go back in here for a second. I was having a problem. See, I'm wiring these lights. That one's on, that one's on. This one was working, then it stopped working. Took the bulb out, bulb was fine. Blah, 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 blah. On, off, they work when they want. Wait a minute. So I went to get the white one here, because I was using this as a power. Well, do you see that? I said, holy shit. Not only that, but this wasn't connected. It had burnt off. It was in there, but it was burnt so that it wasn't connected. So I said, okay. So then I said, well, let me strip it and take it from there. Well, okay, here's a problem. Now, this is one of those things, I've mentioned this before with these. This is one of those things to where you kind of get what you pay for. Now, I did buy these on that Japanese company, or Chinese company, and the price was right for what I got. And I was thinking, well, they're small. The ends are kind of a pain in the ass. Would I buy them again? Probably not. Not so much because of the what happened here, but because of the ends sometimes are just a pain in the ass to try to work with. Like for instance this one. Okay, this one's working. Some of them, they're so slippery, when you go to open it, this spins around inside. So you can't get it open, really. It's a pain in the ass. And then when you do open it, the cover, you can actually see it happening now. The cover ends up sliding off of the alligator. But anyway, I got back to here and I stripped this back a little bit because I was going to solder this end back on. Well, that's when I noticed the wire. And this is why it burnt out. Now, are these good for anything? Yes. Will they come in handy for me? Yes. But now I know that you can't put a lot of amperage through them. The 12 volt is fine, but when I was trying to light those lights, you know, with the amperage, it got too hot. So for testing things with like neons, light stuff, light amperage, voltage from maybe 3 to 9, stuff like that, these will be fine. For testing continuity, it'll be fine. But for what I'm doing with the heavier stuff, these are not going to cut it. So now, knowing that, I will put these in a different location and order more, or do like I used to do. Order ends and put my own wire on it. I've done that before. I have some out there now that I've done it too, and I have some over here. And I know what I have. See, there's one there. I know what I have wire-wise. These, I know that these are test leads. I know I can't do much with these. These, I've wired these. I know what I have there. I've got some doubles, like right here. I know what I have there. This, I did these. Yeah, so I know what I have. Sometimes having a wire that's a little too heavy can be a pain in the ass because sometimes it's just a little too stiff to work with. But you can kind of deal with what you want. Knowing that these, well, these here are a little bit bigger. No, they're not the same ones. The longer ones are different. However, I got them because, again, if I take them, or if Ray comes over, he's going to help me with something, he takes one, we're going to have a problem. That's all there is to it, because they're going to keep burning out. Now if it burns out in the middle someplace, then we have a wee bit of an issue, because you're going to ruin the whole wire. This one was lucky enough to where it burnt out on the end. It does have a burn here, but that's not all that bad. I can deal with that, but I may not even deal with it, because if it's all the way through, I got to worry about it shorting out. But anyhow, now that we got that out of the way, let's go out here. I'm wiring the trailer. So I drew this all out yesterday, the day before. I think I showed it to you, because I had to trace everything. Right now I have it hooked up to the Cub Cadet battery, and I have it here. I cut the plug off it, and I'm going to rewire the plug. And then what I did was I tested them all here using the continuity meter and this white wire. What I had done was I hooked it up down there on one end, and then I was able to come up here and test that end here and here,